Are you ready? Johnny woke up and started the day off like any other Friday morning. He ate breakfast, said goodbye to his parents, and got in his car to drive to school for the 1000th time. On his way there, something happened that nobody could have expected. A car heading the other direction lost control and cut across the lane barrier, coming in direct contact with Johnny's car. Johnny's parents received a phone call shortly after the accident, informing them that he was placed in intensive care in the nearest hospital. Authorities later discovered that the other driver had been distracted by the use of his cell phone and was not paying attention to the road. Accidents like these sometimes feel alien to us, and we never expect them to happen to us. But texting while driving is more commonplace than you might think and carries a huge risk. Today we will be taking a comprehensive look at the problems introduced by texting while driving, explore the causes of this dangerous act, and learn what we can do as a country as well as individually to help make our roads safer from texting and driving. First, we will discuss the problems. One of the problems is that our roads are becoming increasingly more dangerous due to the distraction of the drivers. According to a study by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety in 2005, drivers who use handheld devices are 4% more likely to get into crashes serious enough to injure themselves. According to the NHTSA, texting is the same as driving after 4 beers. And according to a web article by the U.S. Department of Transportation, at any given moment during daylight hours, 800,000 vehicles are being driven by somebody using a cell phone. Another problem caused by texting while driving is the risk of injury and death. In 2011, 3,331 people were killed in crashes involving a distracted driver. An additional 387,000 people were injured. According to the Highway Safety Fatality Facts, texting while driving causes 11 teen deaths every single day. Now that we have discussed the problems caused by distracted driving, we will look at the causes of this dangerous act. One of the reasons people text while driving is because of their unawareness or overconfidence in their driving. 77% of young adult drivers are very or somewhat confident that they can safely text and drive. 55% of young adult drivers agree that it's easy to text and pay attention to driving at the same time. A 2010 online survey by the AAA and 17 magazine found that out of 2,000 teens ages 16 through 19, 86% had driven while distracted, even though 84% know it's dangerous. Also, they think they can do it quickly, but 5 seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road when you're texting and driving. And at 55 miles an hour, that's like driving the length of an entire football field blindfolded. That's seriously risky. Also, we see our parents and others do it. 48% of all teens aged 12 through 17 said they have been in a car while the driver was texting. 40% of all American teens say they have been in a car where the driver used a cell phone that in a way that put other people in danger. Now that we have discussed the causes of texting and driving, we can begin to look at some of the solutions and how we individually as well as a country can stop texting while driving. One of the things we have done so far is put laws on cell phone use while driving. 10 states, DC, Puerto Rico, and Guam and the U.S. Virgin Islands prohibit all drivers from using handheld cell phones while driving. No state bans all cell phone use for all drivers, but 36 states and DC ban cell phone use for novice drivers, and 19 states and DC prohibit it for school bus drivers. And then there's the ways that we can individually take a stand to stop texting and driving. You can take the pledge at itcanwait.com and pledge to practice safe driving and not text while driving. I took the pledge and got my parents to do the same. We can also warn others and spread awareness about this dangerous act and be a good example, because whether you realize it or not, you will have some influence on whoever you drive. Now we have successfully taken a look at the problems introduced by distracted driving, explored the causes of this dangerous act, and learned what we can do to take action and help make our roads safer from texting and driving. Thousands of people like Johnny and his family have been affected by this act and have been inspired to encourage road safety. And they can tell you firsthand that reading that text is not worth the risk. So the next time you're out driving, hopefully you'll remember what you've learned today about the risk of using your cell phone while driving. So always remember to power it off, put it away, and drive safe out there.